Hey guys, it's Kayla from Killing It With Coupons. I wanted to share with you guys a few of the Walmart deals I ended up doing for today. I did earn my bonuses back from Ibotta. I did have some of those rebate offers tracking from when I went to Jewel and Meijer already this week. So I believe that I needed for my weekend cash dash was 12 offers, and I already had 8 of 12. Now I actually think that I did get 12 offers in this, so I would have earned that anyway, and I earned back $5. Also, I had a Shamrock savings bonus, which expires on the 16th, so I think it's supposed to be like almost a through St. Patrick's Day kind of bonus, but that I had 8 of 18 offers tracking. I do think that this transaction would have been a little bit short of that had I not earned those from Jewel and Meijer this week, but like I was saying, it is available for at least through next week, so if I hadn't earned it this week, I would have earned it next week more than likely. And that was also for $5. So I did get $10 back in bonuses from Ibotta, and actually, unfortunately, when I was on the Walmart app last night, and I was going to go and look up the deals, I actually had accidentally clicked on the Walmart Cash for the Drizzlers. So, and they only had 3 in stock instead of 5. They didn't have the chicken kind, but I did have one of these listed as the backup, and then they didn't like replace it, or I don't know, maybe they were out. These were the only ones that were left anyway, so they weren't able to like substitute it or whatever. But like I said, I don't know, because like I said, the backup I did receive, but that was the one that I ordered anyway, and the chicken flavored one that they were out of stock of or whatever, they just didn't end up, you know, like I said, fulfilling that. But when I was on the Walmart app, I had accidentally clicked on the Walmart Cash for earning back with the Drizzlers. And again, if you click on those Walmart Cash rebates accidentally and you wanted to get Ibotta instead, there's no way to unclip them, and unfortunately you will always earn Walmart Cash back over Ibotta. They will never stack, and because Walmart's partnered kind of up with Ibotta, it's the same kind of system, I guess, sort of, as the as Ibotta, their Walmart Cash is. And so again, you will not earn both, and if you clip the Walmart Cash first, you will always earn that instead of the Ibotta offers. So like I said, accidentally I clicked on the Drizzlers when I was scrolling. I clicked on it, and so I earned that back instead. So anyways, though, for all these items here that I ended up picking up on the table for this week, these would have totaled $62.35. I paid $21.70 out of pocket. I used $40 in cash back from cashing out from Ibotta, so I was able to roll the money that I have been earning from previous Ibotta offers and rebates and roll it into paying for a lower out of pocket. So that money does not, like, we don't consider it coming out of our grocery money. It's money that we have spent on items that we've bought and then earned the Ibotta rebates back with, and then cashed out to cover the out of pocket for what we will then be earning Ibotta, you know, offers and rebates back with. Because we ended up earning a total of $42.80, and that was both with Ibotta offers and also Walmart Cash as well, because I think with like the Dickinson's, the Witch Hazel, that is, I thought there was an Ibotta offer for it, but I looked, I couldn't find it, and I did see though that they did have the Walmart Cash back for it. So again, I'll go into all those deals, but it was a mix of Walmart Cash and Ibotta offers as well. Again, $10 of that was that bonus cash back from Ibotta as well for redeeming those rebates and then getting those bonuses. So my net cost for these items was just $18.90, which I think is pretty good for what I picked up. We picked up a lot more of the dog treats and dog foods as well. Now, I didn't really love this deal with the Arm & Hammer because like last week I got the larger size bottles. They were out of stock of those, and they just had these smaller sized ones, and I didn't think they were the best price for these smaller load bottles. They do have the OxyClean in them, but like I said, that was one of the ones I didn't think that was that great. The other thing too though was that my mom actually earlier, I don't know if it was this week or last week or something like that, she was like, can you keep an eye out for a deal on toner? and they actually, I did get a deal this week with the Dickinson's toner. It's always really nice though when there's something that, again, either somebody's like looking for or needs, you're trying to keep an eye out for a deal on, and then you find one and you're like, yes, that's perfect timing. You know, so like I said, I thought that that was pretty good. But to start off with, the deal that we've continuously been doing, I've been picking these up because I think that this is a really good price for these Purina Dental Life dog treats. I think this is a really good deal because, like, again, compared to like Aldi and stuff like that, even just regular like plain dog treats are, I think, more than $2 per bag, and this is what this works out to be with the Ibotta offer. But they're $3.94 for 3 of them. I paid $11.82, and I earned $2 back from Ibotta, which you can do with Ibotta or Walmart Cash. It is a limit of 3, so you can earn 3 rebates back, which will be a total of $6, making these $5.82 for 3, or $1.94 each. And like I said, I think that these are a pretty good price for that. And then we also picked up 2, which was a new deal, however, on these Caesar pouches, which are 78 cents regular price. We picked up 5 of them for $3.90, which we paid out of pocket, and then earned 20 cents from Ibotta. And I did see there's no Walmart Cash available for this, or I think there is, but it's actually for 15 cents instead of 20 cents. So you want to go with the Ibotta offer for this instead. But you'll earn that back 5 times. You pick up 5, which will be $1. Plus, I also had 5 cents back from Ibotta on any brand of wet dog food as well. So I earned that back, making these the net cost just $2.85 for 5 of them, or 57 cents each. We also did the deals with the Arm & Hammer. Now, the Arm & Hammer scent boosters, these are kind of the larger size ones at 24 ounces. They are $4.93. For 2 of them, I paid $9.86 out of pocket, but I earned back $3 from Ibotta, which is a limit of 2, so I'll earn that back twice for $6, making the net cost for these $3.96 for 2, or $1.93 each. And like I said, I think that is a pretty good price for these size bottles. Like, we've gotten smaller ones at Walgreens that are like that $1.88 price, just for the sale price. So I actually didn't think that was that bad for the size of these. With the Arm & Hammer laundry detergent though, like I was saying, the larger size bottles, which I think are like the 34 bonus loads or something like that, they were bigger bottles that I got last week, but like I was saying, they're out of stock of those, so I put these ones in, which are much smaller bottles. They're $3.84. I picked up 2 of them for $7.68, and we earned $2 back from Ibotta, which is a limit of 2, so that will be a total of $4 back, making the net price for these just $3.98 for 2, or $1.84 each. The only deal that you actually do need to pick up 2 of, all of the other deals that I'm mentioning, you can pick up just 1 of if you want, but you know, as low as 1 or as many as the limit is. But the only item this week that you need to pick 2 up for is with the Axe deodorants. Now, these ones at my store, for some reason, I don't know why, they have 2 different type of the Apollo deodorants, but these are listed at $4.18, so for 2 of them they were $8.36, but we earn $7 back in Ibotta when we buy 2, or you can earn Walmart Cash back on that as well, and it is a limit of 1 offer, but like I said, you need to buy 2. So for these ones specifically, the net cost was just $1.36 for 2, or 68 cents each. Now again, if your store either doesn't have these or doesn't have them for this price, like I said, I don't know why mine sells 2 and then they're at 2 different prices, but again, for whatever reason, these ones are a little bit cheaper. The regular price of these are like $4.97, so these will be a little bit more, around $1 something, but again, that's still really not that bad of a price for Axe deodorant. So with these pedigree drizzlers, we picked up 3 at 84 cents, paid $2.52 for 3 of them, and then earned 25 cents back either from Ibotta or Walmart Cash. Like I said, I accidentally clicked on the Walmart Cash, so that's what I earned back, and they are a limit of 5, but like I was saying, they must have been out of stock of the chicken kind, and I don't know, maybe they were also out of stock of the backup, which I had the backup listed as one of these other ones that I have here on the table, so maybe those were out of stock too. Like I got the last 1 or 2 of them anyway, but I got 75 cents back for buying the 3 of them, making these $1.77 for 3, 59 cents each, and that's very similar to the pedigree wet food pouches as well. These are 84 cents, but they're actually on sale, so they're regularly 90 $0.67. So 5 of them would have been $4.85, but instead we paid $4.20 out of pocket, and Walmart Cash earned 30 cents back. And this was they only had an offer available for Walmart Cash that I saw, and these were 30 cents instead of the 25 cents that we had previously been getting with Ibotta. So again, that's a little bit of a better deal, but with these we earned back 30 cents 5 times. It was $1.50, making the net price for these $2.70 for 5, or 54 cents each, and we saved $2.15. Lastly, one of the other deals we did was we picked up the Dickinson's Witch Hazel, which was regular price $5.84, up 2 for $11.68, and then earned back $3 from Walmart Cash. Like I said, check because there may be an Ibotta offer available. I just didn't see it, but that was a limit of 2. So with the 2 that we picked up, it was $6. So for these, the net cost will be just $5.68 for 2, or $2.84 each. And like I said, that's not that bad of a price. It's a 50% savings, plus it was also something my mom was asking for anyway, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. And like I was saying as well, all of the items, if you wanted to, you don't need to pick up what the limit was. I just ended up doing that. The only thing that you would need to pick up 2 of is just the Axe deodorant, and like I said, you can pick up that kind or the ones that are a little bit more money if you want a different variety, because I know like we have a ton of that kind, because for some reason at our Walmart, like I said, it's $4.18 or 19 cents or whatever, compared to the other ones that are regularly $4.97 or something along those lines. So overall, there were some different deals kind of that were going on this week compared to last week, but again, with the Arm & Hammer, those odor blaster things, those being available, and then also with the toner, and again, those other dog pouches, and then we have a new offer with the Axe. We've had offers kind of throughout the beginning of the year with those Axe products, but it looks like we have some different ones, or that new one again available now. And then in addition to that too, I shared with you guys the deal on the Arm & Hammer detergent last week, those Dental Life, and then again too, these Pedigree deals keep resetting as well, so we keep stocking up for our puppies. So they get spoiled. Like that was the bulk of what we picked up was all dog stuff again this week. But like I said, I think for under $20 as a net cost for all these items was pretty good. Like I said, especially when I consider like the toner was stuff, again, my mom was asking for anyway, and she probably would have went out and paid for it herself. So overall, I think it was pretty good deals going on this week at Walmart. They did have some other stuff that I saw too, but I just ended up going with some of these ones. And again, with the Arm & Hammer, I wish they would have had the bigger size bottles, and I also don't know why they didn't have those other ones or replace those other ones, but whatever, it's fine. It all worked out. It was Walmart Cash offers anyway, and not the Ibotta offers. So and getting those bonuses back is awesome as well. But let me know too, like what your guys' bonuses are looking like for this week, or that Shamrock savings bonus that, like I said, I think is available for like 2 or so weeks, because you should be able to, if you didn't earn it all fully last week, be able to earn it next week possibly. So like I said, for me, I ended up earning it between the Walmart and Jewel and Meijer deals that I did. I did Meijer and Jewel earlier in the week on Thursday, and then ended up doing these offers from Walmart today to finish off those bonuses that I needed for the weekend. So that does it for me though from Walmart. If you guys have, like I said, any other deals or hauls, or share those bonus offers and what you ended up working out with those Ibotta rebates and things like that, let me know all of that stuff going on at Walmart. And if you guys are new, make sure you guys like and follow, and I'll see you guys all in the next haul. So bye guys.